up. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. You suffering too much. You need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. The country getting high. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. Nowhere to go. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. No money in the bank. You need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. For taking people. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. To get full of war. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. Liberian people suffering. You need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. Everything like proto. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. We not get hospital. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. We not get good school. You need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. No economy for children. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. No good company. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. You working, you get to pay. You need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. Every day you take step in. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. No justice for the poor. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. Every day for me repeat. You need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. Because they get power. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. You're suffering poor people. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. Retire, report for you need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. You say you former player. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. No football academy. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. People dying every day. You need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. JFK to pack. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. Education very poor. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. We don't have a feeling. You need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. Go good healthcare. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. You know I seen the truth. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. Want to get here. Want to get here. Everybody go equate. We tire what we are. We tire what fucking throw. Make a woman suffering. Them rider suffering. It can rider suffering. Yana go suffering. Want to get here. Every day. No more get to bed. No more fucking throw. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. Yo, we are suffering off. You need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. You're suffering too much. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. The country getting high. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. Nowhere to go. You need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. No money in the bank. You need to step down. Go back to bed, step down. Go for taking people. You need to step down. Commander, we are step down. Get full of war. You need to step down. Go fucking go, step down. Everybody, suffering us,
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Commander Galpohkpa Chesson Talk Show, Today is the first day of the 4th month of the new year, 2021. Today is April 1st, 2021. Do not get April Fooled. Watch your back. Pay attention. With all these changes going on, with all these things behind me going on, don't be an April Fool. Watch your back. Take care of yourself. Don't be an April Fool. Let's get into my lesson. As usual, we have these strange things coming out of Liberia. My first topic, when the rule of law fails. 2, Henry Costa, his C.O.P, and their C.P.P. 3, Attorney Commander Chesson, from zero to eternal hero. Let's begin with my first lesson. When the rule of law fails, these are the things that begin to happen. The Speaker House is burned in People, Maryland County. Look at the blaze coming out of her house. Why was the Speaker House burned? All because of a rumor. No actual news, no actual fact. There was some problem in the county, and the Speaker got with some town officials and told the police to help to bring this chaos under control. And in trying to do that, the rumor got out that the Speaker told the police to use force to disperse the protesters, beat them up. So one of the protesters got mad. He said, "Oh yeah, the Speaker told the man to beat us, the boy, let go burn his house." So this guy, Calabar, his name is Calabar. That's the only name the front page Africa gave us. Kalagbah. Calabar got pissed off. One and took, I don't know what he used, whether he used incendiary, kerosene, gas, or what. But he burned the Speaker House down. All on the rumor. Now, this is what happened in our country. It just goes to the extent of the breakdown of communication between our people, our government, our people, and our society. When you have a breakdown in communication, when you have a breakdown in leadership, when you have a failure in governance, anything can happen. A coup could happen in Liberia because somebody could say, "Oh, George Weah won't kill all of us. He ordered a soldier to shoot all of us on sight." People could get up and overthrow the government because of that. But this is where we come. When we have lost the ideals of governance, when we have lost the ideals of honest leadership, trustworthy leadership, when we have lost confidence in our government, in our president, in our officials, when our government has regressed so backwards that we're going back into the ages where people can act and destroy people's properties without regard for law, without regard for order, without regard for peace, and above all, without regard for people's private property. How you go burn a man's house down on that kind of thing? This is the extent of lawlessness in our country. People have lost trust in our government. So this is what everything comes out, it will get worse. Because these are just the beginnings of the trappings that our government officials have put our society in. Our people feel trapped at every turn. No money in the country. The children can't go to school. The government officials stealing here over here. They can't handle the law. The law is ran by jokers. Our legislators are jokers. There are problems, and we'll get in some of them. But I just want to touch on how muddy can our water get before our whole country collapse. How bad it's got to be in Liberia before people start resorting to gun battles in the streets. When we have this continual and consistent failure in leadership, when we have this continual and consistent dishonesty amongst our leaders, when we cannot trust anybody in our society to have dignity and pride and integrity in themselves, to be patriots to Liberia today, we have nothing but young criminals and young bandits and young wannabe robbers. Where are we going with our country? How long can we persist on this path of blindness, of ignorance, of total destruction of our civil society? What's left to us now? I told you I would sit down and be eating my popcorn and watching the show. But I got people in Liberia too, man. I got people in Liberia that I care for. And this is not right. Everybody's saying it now. This is not right. This is not right. Oh, no, this is no law and order. Oh, Lord, look at the streets. And we're coming to order that. Look at Liberia now. We got curfew from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Instead of having it from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., we got it the opposite way. Because we're opposite. We are backwards. Everything we got to turn it around. So we have no lights in the night. So everybody's scared to get out because that when they kill us, to kill us and everybody out. So there's no need to get out in the night. You are brought up with killers with guns and things like that. So everything happens in the day. All the crimes, all the protests, everything happens in the day. So when they block the day now, nobody can go out. You might as well tell Liberian people stay home all day. Because they can't come out in the morning hours, they can't come out during daylight. And you know the damn well not coming out during the dark. This is when the rule of law fails. You gotta excuse me for laughing because for me sometimes it just this thing are just funny. Unless I just gotta bust and start laughing. I said, this is not real. This is unrealistic. This is like a nightmare. You know, every day you wake up, you have a new nightmare, and it's reoccurring. These reoccurring nightmares in with this one useless country of ours called Liberia. God jigger. Man, when we're going to get out of this nightmare, man, out of us sleeping in a nightmare, and you don't even know it. You're pretending you're not there, but it come to slap you in the faces. All of you that go around and deceiving yourselves and deceiving the Liberian people, trying to attack Rodney Chesson, who've been doing jobs in this community to educate our people for all 40 years now. Then you think you can come with your little new degrees and little dummy attitudes and attack me? I will teach you people a lesson. Because Liberia will destroy every day. We'll wake up the new news of backwardness every day. And you will need leaders. You will need to sit with leaders. But nobody will sit with you because you're too deceitful. You're too useless. You're too cowards. Cowardice. Who won't sit with you people? Who won't sit with you people? This brings me to my lesson number 2. This is seeing corruption, this seeing evilness. Now one man destroyed the mayor house. One man bring the speaker house down. Well, there's no respect for the speaker. There's no respect for the speaker. Bring house down. But that what corruption leads to. Now you got to go find money to build a new house. Because you know Calabar ain't got no money to pay for that house. So you're just putting him in jail and keep him there forever like you always do. But you still got to get your money. Now we're going to have another rampant stealing. Another rampant stealing. But this is what we get, children. This is what we get, my people. When we are blind and greedy. We are deceitful and evil. When we want to follow people instead of principles. We fail. We fail and we fail. We fail. And the real revolutionaries who believe in Liberian people will come to realize it. And they will come to see what the reality of Liberian people really is. That brings me to my second lesson. Henry Costa, his C.O.P. and their C.P.P. You know, this is something we're going through every other day. They're seeing corruption and stealing. They're seeing deception and lies. And I keep telling you, I say, young children, you don't know Liberian people. You're rushing there like your leaders. You're coming with your degrees and all these kind. And listen to Henry Costa this morning. What Henry Costa is telling you? He is frustrated in the C.P.P. leadership. He is frustrated in their leadership. They are flip-floppers. They are deceitful people. They are liars. They are backstabbers. You will never know who they are. Look at all of them. The new banknote. They can't even decide as one group what to do with the banknotes. You got all the UPP people voting for new banknotes. The other people refusing to vote. The LP people want to take the other people to court. Darius Diller, I told you Darius Diller, from his decision to sit there and make Musa Ability chairman of the party. I have no respect for Darius Diller. I have no respect for Nomli Kanga. I have no respect for Alexander Cummings. I have no respect for Joseph Boka. I have no respect for Benana. I never had no respect for Benana either. He was a dummy from the time I went back to Liberia and saw that useless criminal. But these are the people you depending on. Now Costa is coming to see the reality. Even his own pa, Benana, you're a damn criminal. And I told Costa this from the beginning. But you know, you can't trust people. Now he himself, he sees the reality of the deception that's coming to Liberia. Why? Because George Weah will get away with everything. Because these useless people are in bed with George Weah. All the C.P.P. I told you, Elliot Cummings was a damn deceitful, useless man. He did the same thing to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Why he would not do it to George Weah? Now Costa has come to the realization that after all is said and done, these useless leaders in the C.P.P., especially that loudmouth Elliot Cummings, all of them will sit down and make an agreement with George Weah so he doesn't run again. And they will not prosecute him. You think that what will happen? Y'all try that? We'll prosecute all of y'all. Y'all will go to jail so bad. Oh, my people, y'all got to let me come back, man. AFL, you listening to me? Chris Johnson, you listening to me? These people can't rule us, man. These people are criminals. They are rogues. They are deceitful liars. The Elliot Cummings, the old man Boka, you don't even say Boka no more because you know he useless. He ain't leaving house no more. He just getting up in the morning, drinking her hot coffee, eating a little loaf of bread, and going back to sleep. What that old man will do? Then you got the other useless Bernard Urich. When you're depending on these useless people, what Bernard Urich can bring to the table to change Liberian people? A man who stole all our damn money. And that's just what will happen, Costa. They can't beat George Weah. They know they can't beat George Weah. Because Liberian people will be stupid to give up George Weah for these other criminals. For the other criminals. And we'll be going to make it loud and clear to Liberian people. You're deceitful. You're liars. You're criminal. And your Congo people, you need to be flogged. And that's why I ain't siding with none of you fools. Because you're deceiving our blind people. And our blind people too blind to listen to me. Now Costa is telling you what he sees in the future of the C.P.P. And what he's saying the C.P.P. in the end, because of the uselessness, divisiveness. They say they're trying to be united. He was talking about the report, the human rights report everybody talking about now. That thing came out under Ellen Johnson's leave. Because that when Harold Greaves were killed. That when Costa was put in jail and stuff like that. And all these things were happening under Ellen Johnson. Now all the UP people, the useless criminals in the C.P.P. taking their on their heads now, like it just happened recently. Oh, this is bad. This government report. And all of that happened when their government was in power. Now they sat there and agreed to print more notes against their party's decision. This C.P.P. is a fraud. Elecoming is a fraud. I told you that. This Elecoming guy will not bring no change. AFL, rise up. Let me come home. And let us change our country before we open up a free and fair election. Let us get rid of the deceitful, lying, wicked, murderous criminals and warlords. Let me teach these people a lesson. They will never forget. They will never forget. They will never forget. And our country will change. 5 years. That's all I want. 5 good years. To find out the rogues, line them up, get our money back, teach discipline, open up Liberia. That all I want to do. Build that southeastern road and get rid of it. All my life I've been here, but there's one southeastern area. We can't get to that region. Everything southeastern. Let me put an end to this native southeastern complaint. Y'all will not hear about roads no more going up country. We'll fix it. 5 years. Everything will be done. 5 years, I will flog all the roads. We have a war crimes court by Liberian people. It will get the best lawyers of Liberians, Liberian and Americans, to come and try you people. And God help you if they find you guilty. Your Staku, all the Nimba and Basso and Kipma and Stewart and you native fools, you better stop it. Because it will stop. It will stop. The man who led you on to the greatest protest, Costa, is telling you now that all of y'all in C.O.P. bird and bed, you bore the brunt of everything. Now the C.P.P. people running with your struggles and saying it for them. When they were the same people who were in power, punishing you. This is Liberian society where we have no justice. We have no rule of law. We have no consciousness as Christians, men and women. We have no consciousness as Muslim men and women. We have no consciousness as tribal voodoo people, juju people, whatever you want to call yourselves. We have no morality, humanity in our country. We have no patriots in our country. And when Costa can sit down and start talking like that, I didn't listen to the whole thing. I just listened to the first part. And that's why I'm late. Because I just listened to it. I wanted to bring it into my Mac and make a movie out of it so I could run his speech here. So you could hear what he was saying, but it was just too late. And when I'm rushing, I don't do things good. I like to be cool and calm. Every time I rush, things don't come so good. Okay, so these are the problems we're having. Our leaders cannot be trusted. Nowhere. Our government leader, opposition leader, our societal leader, our church leaders, our mosque leaders, our juju shrines, all of them have failed us. All of them are nothing but greedy people. And God will punish us. Because we can't call Jesus' name all the time, say we're Christians and we're acting like animals. God will punish us. Because you got to learn. You got to learn. You can't continue to do the same stupid, idiotic, dumb, nasty, criminal, idiotic, stupid thing again over and over, and you'll say you're different. You'll say you're looking for good men to marry you. You'll say you're looking for good women to marry you. All of you into the juju and voodoo shrine. You'll carry that on in your country. Who will come among you? You know, you can't trust the women, you can't trust the men. They all not Christian. They all have no concept of Christianity. So lies. But Jesus will punish you. Jesus will punish you. Jesus will punish you. And the time is at hand. Now let me go to my last lesson, young children, so I can get out of here. The Tony Commander J.R. Galpohkpa Chesson, from zero to eternal hero. As these people fall, Jesus will open your eyes to the truth that I am his anointed. I am his blessed. And I'm here to free Liberia. I ain't fighting for justice. I ain't fighting for nothing. Because every morning you wake up, you will hear news of Liberia going down. You will hear news of unrest. You will hear news of instability. You will hear news of protests. You will hear news of deaths, rapes. Even the monkeys and the chimpanzees ripping our children now. Why all these women talking about rapes? You go call it chimpanzees now. You go to Liberia and in the bush and look for the chimpanzees so you can chastise them for ripping our women. The men not doing no more. The animals are doing it now. So your educated women with your PhD and your MAD and HHT and everything, you'll get all your behinds and go to Liberia, go in the jungle, look for the chimpanzees and tell them they need to act like humans. Which humans? I don't know. But this is the new Liberia. This is the new struggle we're in. This struggle is with us. It's been with us since they killed Talbot. We have killed so many people since Talbot. And Ellen Johnson Sirleaf has killed our country even more. And that evil, wicked, criminal, dumb woman, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, is still sitting in Liberia. Put your hand in politics. And you're allowing that. You're allowing that criminal old witch to put her hands in Liberian politics. Under Commander Chesson, she'll be in jail. Ellen Johnson, wherever life she got her, in her now, she'll be breaking rocks and palm kernels for us to put in the bag to send abroad. She'll be breaking something in her old age. And she'll be compelled to do it. She didn't do it, she didn't eat it. We ain't beating her, she's too old. I don't want her death be on my hand. But she didn't do it, we'll punish her. You wicked people. This wickedness in my country got to stop. You evil rogues. and murderers, the Congo and the country. Who the hell are you people? Who the hell are you people? You demons. My children, my class is done. Aluta, continua. Have a good day.
Hello, and welcome to the Pepperbird Magazine. Did you know that the Pepperbird Magazine has been in existence for over 25 years, and we're still going strong? I invite you to take an ad on our internet magazine, which is very, very useful during COVID days. So please, give us a call. We'll come and have a quick chat with you and video you and your business. Look at the number below.
Soundstripe.